The fact remains, how many Bengal stories will you hide? You hid Bengal post-poll violence, you hid the murderous attack on ED officials, you hid the Ram Navami violence, arrest of doctors who complained of COVID mismanagement, jail for sharing Didi cartoons, slapping of UPA on Bhangra activists, sedition charges on journalists, threats of stopping government ads, political murders, ethnic cleansing. You made Bengal the proverbial and literal Eden Gardens. Will you also hide the systematic sexual assault and torture of scores of women at the hands of TMC leaders? Where are all those New York Times and Washington Post lapdog reporters who accuse Modi of killing democracy at the drop of a hat? Where are they hiding? In which corner of Khan Market middle lane are they covering right now? Are you going to hide the suo motu cognizance of the Calcutta High Court on Sandesh Kali also? The assaults on gunpoint as told to the court, the recommendation by the scheduled caste panel to impose president's rule, the prevention of opposition parties to visit the victims. How many acres of carpet would you need to hide all this? Rahul, the writing was on the wall. Remember election violence? Remember TMC Sheikh Alam, who boasted that four Pakistans can be created, 30% Muslims come together. Remember the horrible violence in Havda in response to Nupur Sharma? How long before the slogans equivalent to Raliv, Talib, Ghalib are heard in Kolkata like they were in Kashmir 30 years ago? And now the police is asking the victims to medically prove they were raped. Do they not know there is no statute of limitations in rape cases? Violence in Bengal, Rahul, has been given a free run by the government and the media. The signs go far as back 2018 during the Bengal Panchayat elections. 20,076 seats in the Panchayat polls went uncontested. That's 34% of total seats. Remember 2019 Diamond Harbour violence that led Hindu families to flee? Fast forward to 2022 and the severe indictment of the Bengal government by the High Court should have shamed the TMC and its Albert Spears. But nothing happened, Rahul. The fact that the court noted the police had not registered FIR in 60% of the cases.
Yeah.
In para after para, the court blasted the government, but all those blood-curdling affidavits by victims of Bengal violence were ignored by those who claim they speak truth to power. Media was scared, judges were recusing, and those human rights activists and the Roys and the Seetalwads, they wake up only when victims are not Hindu women. The journalists and the activists keep saying, we speak truth to power, we speak truth to power, but in reality, Rahul, they speak truth to Modi, not when those in power are Didi. They dismiss the violence and exodus and retribution as orchestrated by the BJP, but multiple instances of violent attacks and murder were also reported by the Congress and the CPIM. So the BJP was colluding with the communists now. Sitaram Yechuri is a Sanghi. That's why I call them, just 30 seconds, Rahul, that's why I call them children of Goebbels. Because it was Goebbels who said, the first rule of propaganda is to accuse the others of what you're guilty of. They whitewash their own crimes with the help of their media stooges. They whitewash religious fundamentalism and fanaticism if the religion is not Hinduism. They whitewash application of draconian laws when it suits them. They peddle fraudulent reports that claim India is no longer a democracy. Just 10 seconds. Go on then. Hide even Sandesh Kali. But when you sleep tonight, think of those mothers and sisters who gathered the courage to not hide this horror anymore. Not anymore.